My mom died in my hand. I told her pé kò sí bí a ṣe lè jẹ mí tó mi ní ta ìdí mi fi jẹun. Ìlú lè mọ́ everybody ń jìyà. Kí Tinubu bro, like since 1 week now, anytime I wake up, my chest will just be pounding like, hey Jesus, me talano. No, that yesterday thinking that I didn't sell last week, I didn't sell last month. If they are selling rice 2,000 naira, somebody that can't even afford 2,000 naira to buy rice, are they the one that wants to come and buy hair of 150? It's really, really hard. Do I wake up one day, I'll be like, whoa. Somebody said, my brother is sick, so I needed like 25,000 naira. The guy wasn't like, there's one hotel there. I was like,
come and meet him.
Yes, I've dressed. I was like, I will go. Lost my mom when I was 18 years, so I've been taking care of myself and my 2 siblings since then. I can't even afford to eat. How do you expect me to buy a bag of 50,000 or 5K when I can't even afford?
Let Rema just wake up one morning and say, my people, I'm tired of this country. All of you meet me at Toyota. Everywhere will be crowded. So what are we saying?
So they have that power.
They have it. This country, we are only suffering because our fellow men, human beings like us, they just capitalize God's natural resources and make us look stupid. And make us say, you have to. They now in this country, Nigeria, now, they have painted God as a bad person. That now God never answer your prayer. What do you mean by God never answer your prayer?
The Honest Bunch podcast is brought to you by Reseda, Lemfi, Seymour Global, Declan Wine.
Welcome to the Honest Bunch podcast. Thank you so much for the love. We dey see the comments. We dey see una suggestions. Make una know say everything wey una dey tell us, we dey put them into action so that una go continue to dey enjoy wetin we dey curate for una. Abeg, make una continue to dey support us. And talking about supporting us, our Honest Bunch UK fam, please, we are coming to the UK. Yes, and it's going to be over the Easter holidays. So no need to stress about work. Instead of making the look say, okay, make I just day house, you fit come out. I can't wait to meet you in person. Make we all discuss, make we get live podcast, and make una see the plenty celebs them when we say we go carry come. Now, talking about celebs where they carry come, make I give you na information when they always carry come, because this update now something we say go help you. Now, everyone deserves to own a piece of the earth.
Yes.
Our prayer is that we should not put our money where we will now come back later and be calling people to say, please, these people say, make I put money here, it can't cause problem. Now, why would they give you the information when concern Reseda? These people now people will be say they sabi, and they don't talk, say, if you slide into their DM, tell them, say, you come from Honest Bunch, they will give you even special offer because you be our own. Now, now so we they run now. So, ladies and gentlemen, today's episode will be very emotional because we have young people who normally, when I date their age, just how I go take, just survive, move, begin, start life. But some of these people now people will be say, the talk when great men for this country, for our history, talk. Now, from young age, they don't begin to talk. The kind of hustle when breadwinners, they do at their highest point, now they start for young age, they do. But before I do that introduction, let me introduce the Achalugo. Ada Item one. www.asankbokoto.com. Fresh like Ibibio palm wine.
Yeah.
Fresh like Edo State Gari.
Yeah.
The one and the only win one, and by the special grace of God, incoming. Ezinne Ugojieke, Ezinne Porsche, Ezinne Mama.
Hey, we are coming to London. Hey, we are coming to Coventry. Easter. London 19th. Coventry 17th. I will kiss all of you.
You will kiss them, okay?
Last night, so they will come and
make people know this stage, they talk, say, you people just finish
all
what
all my boys come through. I'll kiss you guys.
Ezinne, calm down. Ladies and gentlemen, when I don't see Ezinne now, and when I see the way when I take do that introduction about the two great people when they inside our studio, let me begin by my immediate left. Not to forget, na Eid period. Happy holidays.
Yeah, our baby in here.
Tone when don't fast for all this period. We say, may she go rest. May she chop. So that she comes back and she's a lot more, so that when she does hi chummies, una go know say she dey greet una special. But you know, another beautiful Nigerian woman, an entrepreneur par excellence, she was thrust to the big stage at a very young age. But she look left, look right. She talk, say, no matter the challenges when life throw at me, I go definitely do my best. And when you hear her story, you would be very, very impressed. And I hope that you are inspired. The one and the only CEO and the owner of many businesses. When she begin to talk, una go know. And una go know say it's not easy to survive for this country. The one and the only Kiki Lomo Akimoladun. Awful. Kiki, S by Kiki.
Hi guys,
You're
my name
welcome.
is Kiki Lomo Akimoladun Deborah. I'm the CEO of Kiki's Glamorous Gallery. S by Kiki.
She introduced it. When she been there video, they cry, say, yeah, eating pochu. We are happy she's smiling now. Ladies and gentlemen, the next man is somebody who, if they come like this, he no be bad person, though. But if police, they go like this, police go branch. Because he not the hear word. He's stubborn. Once he gets here, law. Now, person when we say, at a very young age, you go look at him. You get the way you go look at me, they resemble Baba Fela because that lion spirit they in him. If you look at from this side, they remember Baba Fela no because he go talk in mind. Ladies and gentlemen, this man was no, if you introduce person, you no go use say they arrest person as compliment. But where you want put them, where you never go. In fact, they expect them for there. And as they even they enter there, they shut down. If they give a microphone, may do concert, it go be sold out. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and the only Olumide Ogunsanwo aka Seeking.
Are you there, king of the seas? Yeah.
Stubborn. Stubborn. Okay, let's go to where they took you to SARS. Did the police officers tell you what brought you there?
Okay, when I got to on that night while I was inside the car with them, they were showing me my videos, that I posted that you are talking to this Inspector General of Police and here, you are talking to the governor in here, you are talking to the in here, this and that. And I was like, if they don't do bad thing, I no go talk them. So they're doing the bad
police
thing.
officers?
Why did they hear them? Yes, now. If they shot, they do, they won't beat me, they won't do that, they are do. But I don't look them, When I got to their office in that night, for you to know how special and happy that they were, the fact that they kidnapped me, they had to celebrate with the most expensive wine.
The pop wine.
right in front of me.
Say they don't carry Seeking, come SARS.
Yes.
So usually when you go to the police station, you write a statement. Did they take down your statement?
No, according to the statement where they do, and then they write them by themselves. They just do this. Even for you to know that they are not straightforward people. They came to kidnap me on the 20th, and on the statement that they wrote, it was stated that I was arrested on the 21st. When they arrested me, even when people were looking for me, they said they were not the one that arrested me.
Wow.
So the plan was to make me disappear, that nobody would know where I was, But when I was there, I told them that this thing they are doing, they cannot meet up in the next 24 hours. They said, no, okay. So the video that went viral that made the whole people know that was with the police was not supposed to go viral because the video, they shared it among themselves in the police platform.
They made a video of your arrest.
Yes,
and
when I
shared
got
it
to
on
their
their
office.
platforms.
Yeah, just to verify to the whole police that, okay,
They don't catch that bad boy.
We have him in custody now, yeah. So the guy that drove them when they came to kidnap me, he was too happy. I will put it that way. It was so he mistakenly posted the video and the video went viral.
Okay.
And that was it.
Wow. So as somebody when na them can't catch you, na them, I don't know whether we go talk say, na them direct you on how to write statements. They
He
can't
say
lock
that
you
they
inside.
write them.
Now they write them with their own hand.
And then they say, write this, that, right?
Okay, they were telling you what to write, but now you they write them.
I only wrote my own part where I know that I just write the part where I know say I do this, I said this, and I said this. But they had their own, because I remember I did not write any date that has to do with 21st, So, but while I was in court, because I saw they charged me for treason. They charged me for a lot of stuff, and I saw the date. It was 21st, but that was when I knew that all this one are just deceiving themselves.
Did they malhandle you? Did they beat you?
They malhandle me, no, but I was prepared for everything, so I didn't see it as any issue.
No, but person they prepare for something, not be to prepare say you want to end up inside cell with armed robbers. or suspects. So how did that experience, the whole experience in the cell that you were inside for 3 days, what did happen? How did it happen?
Okay, I was there for 3 days on the same clothes, and smelling, everyone was smelling. I was sleeping on the floor, no food, just small food where I see, It was crazy, but it's part of the journey. I was prepared for it. I should not lie to you guys.
At what point did they take you to Kirikiri?
Okay, they took me on Friday night, and
Okay,
so on Monday night or Monday morning I was in court.
From
When the
Kirikiri?
video started going viral, when they started receiving the hits, they were not supposed to, I was not supposed to be in court by that Monday. Yeah.
Wait, I'm trying to understand. That Friday when they took you from the hotel,
Yes.
in the night they took you to Kirikiri.
No. They took me to the police station, their detention, SAS escorter, which was in Ikeja.
When did they now take you to Kirikiri?
On
From
Monday.
the court, on
I was
Monday.
in Kirikiri on Monday night. I got to Kirikiri on Monday night.
How did you
I went to court on Monday afternoon, and from there, according to the police, wanted me to be remanded for. The police wanted me to be remanded for 30 days first, but the judge cancelled that. So I was granted bail. So before they meet up with the bail, because it was holiday period during Christmas and New Year and all that, they could not perfect the bail. So I was there for 2 weeks. When I got to Kirikiri on Monday night, a lot of people already know I was coming there. I will not lie to you. Everybody know me.
Oh, they have phones. They have,
The
internet.
warders, the warders there, they
don't know,
pass
say they go
information
receive
around,
VIP,
they
big
pass
visitor.
information around them, Everybody know me already when I got there, when I got there, everybody was waiting. Now that boy be this, now that boy be this, now that, So thinking when I get there, they can, bully me or find some way to silence me. And when I got there, they were just advising me instead. Yeah, if you want to know, man, I'm not leave now advice. I don't come.
No,
What's
what's be
next?
the advice where they advise you?
They just leave them, don't talk, just do like say, see the country no good. Mom, I leave the others advice. I'm not interested. This country is bad and it need to be fixed. Somebody needing to talk.
So the same people admitted that the country is bad,
Yes, no.
but that
The
you
others
should not speak.
When I was with the police, they were telling me that the government is not really taking care of them like that. They are suffering. I said, you people are suffering. If you are suffering, the people that are suffering is the government. You have gone, face them. Go and ask for your rights. Why are you not using your suffering to come and face the citizen? Now we still they pay for our survival. You are supposed to be taking care of us, not the other way around. They said, in police they cannot grant interview. Only the PRO and their organ. So basically every sufferness where they go through the grassroots, you cannot know about it unless you are with them or you have an insider and all that.
Talking about Kirikiri, how did it feel? How did your new roommates receive you? How long did you stay in Kirikiri? What's an experience? I mean, I've never been to a prison, even for reach out or anything. I have phobia. When I hear prison, I have phobia. I want to know, how is it over there? Even like spending like maybe a night. How long did you spend there?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. How did it feel? How were your roommates?
I was in punishment cell all through.
You didn't have any mates? Any?
No, it was just there's this Hausa guy that they put in where they locked me just to monitor me.
He's an inmate too.
Yeah.
But they told him to monitor you.
Yes.
Wait, what was a punishment cell? When you say punishment cell, what does it mean?
Okay, punishment cell is a cell that is different from every other cell. It means that you will not be comfortable at all, even if other people are comfortable.
How is a punishment cell? How is it built? Is it like a room? Tell us.
Okay. The one where I was is just like a room, just small window. The door is widely open, like it's iron door. They can lock it, but there is hole there that mosquito, anything can enter easily to come and deal with you. They know the locked door is open like that, and it's very hot. It's just little ventilation, always hot. And I was not allowed to leave that same spot for the first 8 days.
The first 8 days.
Yes.
Is there a toilet bowl or?
No.
How you take they do?
If I want to toilet, the warder or whatever the person they is assigned to, take me around will come. I'll have to call them or knock on the gate. If they answer, sometimes they will not have an answer. So I have to hold on till they decide to come and attend to me, So they'll follow me to the toilet when I finish and I'll come back to that same spot.
Hey, Omo, and you went through this for the first 8 days.
Yes.
Then after the 8 days, they moved you to somewhere different?
No, that same place. But it's just that this time I'm able to step outside of the cell to receive breeze, talk to people around there, just within that compound.
Wait, let me ask you, because the truth is, I'm very certain that nobody prays to be in this situation. How did you deal with that experience? What was going through your mind? You have a young child, you have a wife, you have your own family. How did you manage that 8 days? My brother, your psyche now something when they're very, very strong. Psychologically, how did you deal with that?
Well, while growing up, I grew up alone, so I'm used to it. And I know when I started this thing, such a thing will happen. So I've trained my woman and my child how to be alone. So yeah.
Wait, talking about your woman or your child. For me, right? I've always, told my mom that I won't marry a soldier because of the fear of losing. Do you understand?
Yeah.
The person, when the person goes out, to the war front and everything. How did your woman feel when you started, talking? Knowing that, the regular Nigerian woman will say, I beg you.
No one will allow.
I beg you. So how did she feel? Or you are just stubborn, the ear. Did she try to stop you?
No. She has never tried to stop me. In fact, she did ginger me. Sometimes I will just, I might just like, okay, let me just rest for these people a little bit. Let me just look them. Sometimes you just come and say, I went to your page. People are complaining that you are not resting now. It's like these people now think that you are afraid. So you just give me that ginger. I'll say, really? Oh yeah, now let's go again now.
My brother, Mrs. C. King, God bless you. I don't know if I should say, may the counsel of the Holy Spirit bring you comfort. Because your husband, now person when be say, he know the year word, once he gets here, then he can't get somebody like you too for him back. Okay, no wahala.
Jam, I want to ask, sorry, the name Kiki. I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
At what point in your life did you start being an adult? At what point in your life did you start fending for yourself?
When I was 18 years. Yeah, because I lost my mom when I was 18 years. So I've been taking care of myself and my 2 siblings since then.
Your younger siblings?
And I've been staying alone since then. So I think I'm used to everything.
How about your dad?
My dad is fine. I can't blame him because he doesn't have much too. So I just have to look after myself and my siblings. And him and my other brother. So, I think.
Wow. So, at age 18, you lost your mom. May her soul rest in peace.
Amen.
And the responsibility of taking care of yourself, your siblings, your dad fell on your shoulder.
Yeah.
So,
almost everybody around me.
Oh boy, at 18.
Yeah, because I watch my mom taking care of us alone. So I feel like, I think I can do this thing. So there can be no possible now. Let me just do. I hawk pure water, at least just do some.
You hawk pure water?
Yeah. I think the man that gave me 300 naira then to buy 4 pack of table water, his name is Otumba, in that Idimo, used to charge battery. So.
Wait, Otumba gave you 300 naira to buy 4 bags of pure water. Meanwhile, 1 bag of pure water today now 400 naira from truck.
500.
Where did
No, from truck. From truck now 400 be a bag of pure water. And when you were 18, somebody gave you 300 naira to buy 4, and so you now started hawking on the street. Was this after Mom's demise?
Yeah.
Hey.
Naija.
So
how did you now delve into your own business?
Okay, so I left home. I ran away. I won't lie, because I'm not used to my dad very much. I'm used to my mom. So I just have to leave the house because I'm not cool with everybody around me. So I left my siblings alone. I was like, am I worried? Timasi, well, okay, tell me not about low. I'll come back for you guys.
At age 18.
Yeah. So I left home from Ikorodu. I met somebody online, my cousin. So he said, Atike, you know, I'm going church. Okay, fine. I went to the church. I was staying there. I know how to make hair. Because I told my mom I don't want to go to school. I left school when I was in SS1. Because she's the only one, I can't be watching her going through a lot of stuff. And so I started making hair. From there, I went to, I got an apartment for myself. I used to pay 800 naira per month. You should know how was the apartment.
In Ikorodu?
In Igondo.
Okay.
From Ikorodu, I went to Igondo area. You should know how worse the apartment is going to be.
800 naira per
my
month.
My room is beside the toilet. So I used to perceive everything in my nose. So along the line, I just started making some money. I do this receptionist. So one day on, one day off. Before I get an apartment, most times I don't have anywhere to sleep. I'll just be like, when it is late or it's my off day, I'll be like, hey, soon. Like, so I met somebody. His mom is from Ondo State. I'm from Ondo State. So we started talking. As a guy, he was like, okay, fine. So he will sneak me in his parents' house. There was a day his dad was knocking at the door. I was like, just mama arrest me. I was scared. Like, I've pee on my body. I was just like, hey, God, what will I do? But along the line, I just got money, got myself a nice apartment. So I went to my dad's place. I was like, please, I want to take my junior sister. At least let us be staying with me. She was like, sure, going love for my I was like, I calmed down because my dad relocates back to Akure. I was like, no, Daddy Cole, possible. So my junior sister started staying with me. After a few months, I went to take my junior brother. So this is then.
Wow.
You were not scared? Somebody sneaking you into their house? Were you his love interest?
No.
He just saw you?
Yeah.
And wanted to help you?
Yeah, he came to the hotel to lodge with his friend. So he saw me crying.
Okay.
Somebody actually called me, Billy, no, she fine, don't show be by. Whereas I'm a receptionist there. So I was like, God. So she saw me cry. He saw me cry. I was like, what happened? So now I explained to him that my half day, I don't lie. I don't have where to sleep. So I was like, okay, fine. Let's do this way. Most of the time, if they have visitors, I will sleep in their church. You know, all these celestial people now, we used to accommodate people, just sleep around. So I used to sleep in the church. When I have work, I'll go to work. And I used to make hair. So I just gathered that money.
Wow. Well, first, your resilience is something that is very commendable. We all have different stories. But when we see people who are dealing with a certain situation and they emerge, stronger from it, it's something that is inspiring. Now, I'm very certain that there are people who would say, there are other things you could have done. I don't want to even mention those things. There are because she said that somebody told her that I see this small girl.
Yeah, the reason why the person said that is because when I started that receptionist work, I met some girls. So I was staying with them. But all this normal street girl now, normal neuro school me. Maybe they sleep in an hotel. So they used to go to club. Me, I used to go there. If I can't get in contact with that guy that used to accommodate me, so I would just go to those people's place. I think one of them is dead. So
one of the girls?
Yes. So I will go there. I will sleep. I will pay 500 naira. So I will sleep there. So the guy wasn't like, Elena, shouldn't be by. So I think that was what.
That was what made you.
What year are we talking about here?
Okay, I think my mom died 2016, 2019, 2017, 2018, 2019.
You know that 500 naira cannot get you that leisure right now.
No.
and I also
want to see him.
And I mean, you've been resilient. You've been doing your stuff, paying bills, taking care of your younger ones and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I don't eat with my 10 hands.
Yes.
I'm saving money. There's one woman that used to sell noodles around the hotel. So anytime I see free money, maybe somebody come and do shortlist, and the way I send to them, they'll be like, when you're fine, you take one up back. So I used to give that woman. The woman is from Ondo State, so I used to give her money. Oh yeah, Joeba, me keep it. You understand? So along the line, I started saving up I started selling bags and slippers. People that know me knows me as Kiki Beauty Empire then. So I started selling bag. So the one was like, but I like Kumashirun. Be selling hair now. So I went to trade fair. I started with this blended hair. They used to sell it 8,500, 6,500 then. So before I just...
But, I mean, you've been through all that, and at this point, I'd like to know because you are a strong woman and you have been doing your thing. Even Nigeria never better since when they bomb me. You go better. Even my papa them, you go better.
Maybe tomorrow.
I mean, and you've been managing. What prompted you to just put on your camera and just make that viral video? At what point? And as in, I need you to put us into your story as what happened.
Last year, June, I lost 11 million. Let me say all my life savings since I've lost my mom. I lost that money. I don't even know.
11 million naira.
11 million.
Yes. Like, I used to do skates before, so I used to take all this advert work. I mean, if I want to get something for myself, I'm planning on traveling now. Like, at least my siblings are grown now. My dad will look after them. At least about a travel. Even if it's all this or the work. I know how to make it. I'm a makeup artist. I can do lash. I draw tattoos. So I can do all that when I get there.
You draw tattoos too?
Yeah.
Now, wow.
I can do all that when I get there. But I got this apartment that I can't even say I've not spent 1 month in that house and boom. I can't explain how the money just went. So
wait, how can you not explain?
How can you not
I can't, for real.
Wait,
I just know
Did you put it inside Colo?
I didn't put it inside Colo. I was withdrawing the money. But you know there are some apps that you will get and you won't know how you're spending that.
Let's start with the house first. This house, because you come person no go rent house this house.
This is Lagos now.
Okay, which area? Was it on the island or on the mainland?
I stay in mainland, just mainland.
So you rented that apartment on the mainland. What area on the mainland? Around Lagos mainland.
Yeah.
So wait, when you got this apartment on the mainland, you had 11 million naira in savings.
Yes.
11 million naira cash in savings. And so what happened? You were withdrawing the money to do what exactly?
I don't know. That is it. I swear to God, I don't know. Till now, I can't explain to my junior sister what happened. We can't even afford to eat. I nearly begged my neighbor that, bros, I beg you cook.
No, Kiki,
Did you invest it in business?
I didn't invest it. This is Lagos. Anything can happen.
No, wait. What is not leave anything
Hey,
first?
God.
You will go
I
to
don't
the
understand.
That's why we want you to explain. You will go to the ATM now with your card and withdraw money. Then did you throw the money away? Were you giving it to somebody?
I didn't give it to somebody. Even if I borrow somebody money, they are going to pay me back. But for real, to God who made me, I don't know how that money
Did the money disappear from the bank?
It didn't disappear from the bank. Because I know I was withdrawing the money, but I don't know what I was using it to do. Because I know that I didn't buy land. I didn't buy gold. I didn't buy anything.
Were you eating food?
For that generally.
The
house is...
wait, so you are saying that the problem is the house is
It sounded
cost.
like a spiritual problem to me.
Yeah, it's the house.
Wait.
Not me. Because when I left that house, everything was back to normal. Because when we moved to that, my junior sister was like, later it's it for 1 week. And immediately I just have to, I'm not sure this house is okay.
So because
we left.
the video looked like it was more a Nigerian problem than a spiritual problem.
It was a Nigeria problem.
Okay.
When I started making money back, that was, we left there June, and July, April, I was back on my feet again. Like, wait, I'm not seeing real. But, you know, there's no says, nothing. I just wake up that morning. Most of it, like since 1 week now, anytime I wake up, my chest will just be pounded like, hey, Jesus, me, talano. You know, that yesterday thinking that I didn't sell last week, I didn't sell last month. Still, when I wake up, I will be like, what is going to happen today like this? Am I going to sell? Immediately, I just saw my dad call. I was like, okay, business send so I just have to pick up my phone. I was like, I'm tired. Because people are not able to hit. Okay, if they are selling rice 2,000 naira, somebody that can't even afford 2,000 naira to buy rice, are they the one that wants to come and buy hair of 150,000 naira? So that is why I just pick up my phone and be like, Ilu lemo everybody in Jia. Ki Tinubu bro, egbawa. It's not easy. So that was what prompted me to do that video. Because if people can't afford to hit, there's no way they are going to buy even jewelries of 2,000 naira. There's no way they are going to buy it. And when I make that video, people were like, even me, I never sell. I never do this, I never do that. And it's because people can't even afford to eat. How do you expect me to buy a bag of 50,000 naira, 5K, when I can't even afford to buy table water of 200 naira? So that was what happened.
Wow. Your story is really very interesting. First, as a young Nigerian woman faced with, difficult situations, you dug deep, showed resilience, showed character, and you were able to empower yourself and go on to do business and be successful. Because person when get 11 million somewhere, it means that the person they do something when make sense. Really sad what became of the situation, although you never really explain what happened. I know sometimes you might, do one or two things and you don't know, but 11 million is a lot of money. To not know
to
how
account for.
11 million went to 9 million, 9 million went to 5 million, 5 million went to 500,000.
I pray you don't experience
Amen.
that.
Amen. And may nobody here and our viewers ever experience it, because 11 million will come back to zero kobo. Get a CP.
I swear.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
I mean, how do you think that social media has played? What role do you think social media has played in amplifying the voices of the youth, the Nigerian people? I mean, I'd like to talk about the youth because it's the youth that are talking now. It be like, say, the older generation, they don't just tire. What role do you think that the social media, if there wasn't social media, what do you think would have been of us?
Social media has really played a very big role, because trust me, if there was social media during the time of Baba Fela, this country will not be like this,
Do you think so?
Yes, because people like Baba Fela, before they pass information, they will have to probably go to the radio station, TV station. Nobody
the
they
Africa
bought,
Shrine.
Nobody they bought for internet. We want part. Me now, I don't need to. If I can sit down in my room and post, and everybody all over the world can see what I post without even leaving my room. So it's easier to pass information. That way, we're able to gather the momentum. Like this 30 days challenge now that is currently going on. Initially, when this girl Raya, what was her name? I don't know if I pronounce it well. When our video went viral concerning the whole thing that was happening, so she also came out and was like, okay, let's do this Rant challenge for 30 days. Let's talk and all that. So when she posted the video and the video was going, I now figure out that a lot of influencers were not talking about it. We're not backing the emotion up. A lot of people were trying to pull out. I just look like, now if I put energy for this thing to go. So I did the video, and then the video went viral on all blogs and all that. And before you know, I started seeing a lot of videos. So I was happy that, okay, this guy started this thing. Few of us just joined, and the momentum is going up and all that. So later, there was not a video where they released that where Tinubu was saying it doesn't look social media, that they used to abuse him there, he's not concerned. So some people were not saying, yeah, people are just ranting, Tinubu does not watch social media, I cannot say. And I did another video and tell them that if truly Tinubu is not watching social media, all these things we are seeing online, they are not seeing, it's not affecting them, how did I get arrested? How did I get to prison? How did I get to Aso Rock? Was still saying this online. They are seeing it and they see it every day. So keep posting. Don't stop posting.
You said something about, okay, a follow-up to Ezinne's question about social media.
Yeah.
And you mentioned something about influencers not joining, the movement. I would like to ask you, do you think that influencers owe it to their fans to speak up and join in mass action like this?
Okay, let's put it this way. If you say an influencer does not owe it to their fans, first of all, if you're an influencer and you have fans, that makes you a leader first. And these your fans are your people that are leading. They look up to you either you like it or not. So your decision really matters on them because they are your fans and they are your community. Look at, let's take for example, every protest that has been happening in this country that you see people pull out for, it is because the celebrities and a lot of influencers are involved, whereby they will say, come outside and talk about it. And you see like NSAS and all that, a lot of celebrities were involved, because they know that they will come there for performance and all that thing. That way everybody can build their platform. Now, let's go and ask yourself, look at the protests that you see that people do not come. It is protests that the influencers and the celebrities did not post about. They will not, you will not see people. Okay, nobody is protesting now. Let Rema just wake up one morning and say, my people, I'm tired of this country. All of you meet me at Ojota. Everywhere will be crowded. So what are we saying?
So they have that power.
They have it. They should use it. They owe it to their community.
But do you think politicians are scared of the Nigerian youth?
Politicians are scared to the point that they wish social media does not exist. Yes. Because this social media is killing them more than a gun will do to them. Because every day of their life, they wake up and come online and they see their shame every year and there, and they cannot do anything about it, in the sense that they cannot delete it. They cannot bring it down. It's everywhere. So they are scared. They are really, really scared. And that is why they are using every political move to cancel, especially this 30 days rant challenge. They are bleeding. They are bleeding seriously. They are really bleeding. And they are making sure that they are looking for every voice that is championing this 30 days rant challenge. They are looking for a way to stop everybody. But it no go work. It no go work.
Do you think that some of the celebrities and the influencers that were very active during the NSAS movement, do you think that they've piped down a little and there's like a new generation or a new set of people? Because that's what I think. I think that
if you see it now, a lot of youths are beginning to realize that everybody is a celebrity. It is just the person that they gather to make the celebrity that will now make you look like they are special. Nobody is special. Even you too can be a celebrity once you're able to prove to people that you can do this and they follow you. Before you know, you have a community. But can you do the work? You have to, let people understand, okay, this is who I am. This is what I am capable of. When they believe in you, they can, anybody, all these people, there's nothing special about them. Poor people, voiceless people, hungry people gather themselves together, burn their data, burn their little money to make that community a strong one. It is not about the name. It is not about who you are. It is not about you yourself. A lot of people that you cannot even see gather their strength and energy together.
And their money and their data.
To put you in that position that you are. You didn't get there by yourself. Forget any work you have done. You have put in the work, right? But then, people were there.
Do you also think that some celebrities are biased when it comes to the government?
A lot of them, because like it is going on. If some of our big celebrities, if they join this challenge, some of them will go through this process of being able to afford luxury to Swapa, because they will lose a lot of ambassadorship. Most of them that their politician is their backbone, they will lose that connection. That is why most of them are scared. These people let me tell you something about celebrity status that you people see online. A lot of people, they just see that when you don't do viral video, you don't blow, you don't get money. No. But that is what a lot of celebrity make Nigeria people think like. They will make them think like once you don't blow, where people know you're for internet, you get money. Now lie. You never get money until you start to get the connection, the worker people start to, either legally or illegally. It is not the fact that you are trending online makes it that you have money. It's a lie. There are a lot of people trending online, they say they don't get money. What do you do after the fame?
So are you saying that most of them hobnob or are in
they are just using the celebrity status to cover up the fat, the underground fat, that they are part of the gatekeepers. They are part of the people suppressing the masses so that they won't fight for their rights.
That's a strong allegation.
Most of them are distraction and they just come there. See, okay, let's take it for example that you just see one irrelevant person waiting even they talk on, no understand. You could just blow, you could just see and they get ambassador deal, everything deal there, deal here. And you see someone that can contribute to the community, you have never heard that they sign in for one thing, they sign in. It is distraction. They know that if we invest in you, you will open people's eyes to reality. You will be able to help a lot of people. So that way, we'll not be able to see these people as our puppets again. Like, we will not be able to control them like slaves again. So we don't need you. We need someone who can invest in to distract these people for us, to suppress them, to keep them down, so that they will not rise. And that cannot continue. People like us are here. Thank God you can see everybody can be a celebrity. That is why I want to let everybody know. You can be a celebrity. Yes.
But you must use it to the advantage of the society.
It is a community. You are the leader. You are serving them. So you have to be there for them, no matter what. Because even if until do you now see the same people go there for you, either you like it or not. While I was in prison, a lot of people were online doing free seeking. I don't know them. I did not buy data for them. I've not seen. In fact, a lot of them are waiting for the day they will see me in their life. But they were there as my community, as my fans, to speak up that I need to be released, So it is my responsibility to make sure that I am doing my part to also make sure that I'm delivering them mentally. Because now mental slavery be the problem.
I'm going to come to your experience in prison because you met two people who you shared their story, and to the glory
do you want
of
to
God.
go there now?
No, let me not go there first. To the glory of God, something good can come out of the story when we say you share on top of social media. But let me come to Kiki. Kiki,
Okay.
that your video went viral, and across multiple social media platforms, it had tens of thousands of comments. If we add or sum everything together,
Yeah.
how did you feel when you saw the reaction of people, whether supporting you or against you? How did you feel? That's my first question. How did you feel? Then secondly, when other people who are business owners like you started also sharing their experience that Amy Gomio, me never sell anything, how did you feel? So the first one, the reaction to the video across Nigeria, how did it make you feel?
That reaction is, I don't know, it's a mixed feeling because people are like, I feel bad and I feel good. At least somebody is seeing this video. So maybe the governor or the president, they are going to do something about it. And for the comments, I feel bad for a lot of vendors, for real, because I won't lie. There's one that said his brother got injury, so they have to cut the leg, blah, 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 blah. Like, she depends on her business, and there's no way she can even afford the medicine. I wanted to give her money, but even me, I have to send money home. So it's just somehow. It's really, really bad, like very, very bad for vendors out there that are not making sense because we are just small business owners. We don't have a supporter. Most of us don't have supporters that can support us. Oh yeah, Egba, love business. We don't have. We just have to look for means by ourselves. So it's kind of.
Let me ask this question. So many times you see in the news. Should I say many times? Okay, often you see in the news
That's too many.
Well. Seldom. But sometimes it's in the news that government is supporting business owners through the disbursement of grants.
Audio.
Really?
You say it's audio?
Yeah, it's
But
audio.
wait, is your business registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission?
CAC.
Eh?
Yes, now.
Kiki's
Glamorous Gallery. So under it, I have Glams by Kiki, Lash Brows by Kiki, Tats by Kiki.
It's a chain of
And-
businesses, oh.
Yeah.
Only you get all these
S
businesses.
by Kiki. Yes, now, because, okay, I'm in Nigeria now. How do you expect me to, okay, you want me to have just one income of making money? I should stand on hair, okay. Since February, I never say. How do you expect me to hit? Okay, if I have to draw tattoo for people, semi-permanent tattoo, okay,
Oh
if
my
I draw that
goodness.
one, I'll be able to see money. Okay, there's sometimes that I don't have anything to hit at home with my siblings. So somebody can just come like, the fresh pedicure. Like those guys in my apartment, they'll be like, 10 of them, I'll be like, so I'll do that one. You don't expect me to stand on just hair alone or makeup alone.
Oh boy.
So I heard
you can't stand
Olosho.
on just one.
I
She
heard
say, may
Olosho.
God no let person go do Olosho.
I heard Olosho. That's why I want to ask a follow-up question.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever, you're a beautiful woman, and you will not lie that
I won't lie.
Odogus have not been, coming with their village people with band to collect your phone number.
Yeah,
And
why not?
I mean, the temptation, I mean, you will not lie.
I won't lie.
So what is that thing that keeps you in check?
Ah.
Because you are going through it in this Nigeria, and somebody just wants to come and, help your life.
Take advantage.
No. Let's even say help your life.
Exploit.
Nah.
Help your life.
I mean,
No, the reason why the person is coming is because they know you are in a difficult situation.
Yeah.
They might really like her though. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
And they
don't
will
like
have
me.
money. Let's see.
Okay.
So what keeps you in check to say, you know what? I'm not going to sleep with this guy because, of this. But then your dad is calling you from home and the bills are coming in.
I don't know. I just have this strong belief that no matter how broke I am, when I wake up, I'm going to see money. And I swear to God, I just have that belief. I don't know, maybe only I want Simon long pèsè for me. I don't know if you
That's
understand
the
because I
people
don't
wey
go
she dey
school,
help.
so I don't
Now
really
their head, they bring
translate that one
good
for
luck
English.
to her.
But and the reason why I can't, even though I don't see men in my DMs like, you're fine, I like your stature, let me give you this money, blah blah blah. I'll be like, I will collect it though. Thank you, sir. But me, I'm this type of person that if I try something and people are doing it, God is going to use me as scapegoat. So it's better for me not to just try it. And my mom died in my hand. I told her, kò sí bí a ṣe lè jẹ mí tó, mi ní ta ìdí mi fi jẹun.
Wow. Say she tell him, mama say, no matter how she takes suffer, she no go sell herself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chop.
So I just know that I don't blame girls out there that are into stuff like crazy stuff, because it's really, really hard. Do I wake up one day, I'll be like, whoa, somebody said, my brother is sick, so I needed like 25,000 naira. The guy wasn't like, there's one hotel there. I was like,
Like, you should come and meet him.
Yes. I've dressed. I was like, I will go. But luckily for me, somebody bought bag. I used to sell all this.
You said luckily.
Yeah.
You dressed to go. That
Yeah, I
means
swear
if
to
you
God,
were not lucky that day,
if I
you
was
would
not
have done
lucky
it.
that day, I swear to God, I would have go, because I can't watch my brother go through pain, because that boy didn't hit since morning. So I was like, Oluwa show, because as me pe mo ti e lo bensin to ti pa mi nko. And they won't know that, okay, first time so mo fe try nkan ba ilele yo.
It's gone, no? Otilo. Another one.
Wow.
So okay.
Okay, go ahead, isn't it? Okay, no, I won't ask King. What thing happened? Because, I mean, when we talk about it's an interesting story. Somebody who is expressing himself with respect to how he feels about the situation of things in the country.
Yeah.
And then he's coming under, in quote, fire. A young business owner in the country doing her best to see how she can survive and take care of her siblings, also having to deal with a lot of challenges. King, you get one video when you share for social media when I think it caught the attention of the governor of Abia State.
Oh, my governor.
Yes.
Duh.
You met two people during the 2 weeks you spent in prison, and something interesting happened. Can you tell us what was that?
Okay, when I got to Kiriki, when I was there for the first 8 days, so when they released me the 9th day, that was on the 1st, January 1st, 2025. That was when I started coming outside of that punishment cell. So when I came outside, I was just there, and there's this old man. He came to me and he was like, the word that they have been saying a lot about me, that almost everybody have heard about me, stuff like that. That he have something to tell me. I was like, what's that? It's this is that has been here since 1999. Just that 1999 I heard, I could not take my head off it. You wait till you talk 1999. Now you don't do it.
Are we waiting trial?
No, they just did that through already. They're just
trial.
waiting to die. You know? And I was like, what happened? So they started explaining that it was because of generator. Generator, okay. I said, I don't care about the generator. No matter how much, how expensive that generator was then, even person will get them going, probably don't even, maybe you don't buy or, and you are here. I see he repairs gen inside this man the repairer of that gen. It was not the one that stole it. They came to repair the stolen gen in his place.
Wait, somebody stole a generator.
So let me explain
please.
what happened.
Explain.
So somebody stole a gen and took it to the repairer. Okay, so now they arrested the person that stole the gen.
And the repairer.
They arrested the person that repaired the gen. From the repairer, somebody has bought the gen. They arrested the person that bought the gen. Another thing, they arrested the person who drive the car. Go to that mechanic shop. We carry that gen within car. Go the repairer and come back. Yeah, so those are 4 people involved because of the generator, right? Now, they have Governor, I think it was the governor of Ogun State, Amosu, yes, yeah. So at sometime around 2016, according to the story, he has released the person that stole the gen. Go. They don't release that since 2016, pardon,
The person went thief the gen, then give
gen,
a pardon.
go, they don't give a pardon. So if you give person way steal gen, pardon, what happened to the case that this case has 4 names, So if you release one person, what happened to the remaining 3 people that are involved in same case? So I don't know why you give one person pardon, So when I heard the story, I was very disturbed. What kind of story is it? I said, okay, no, I'll talk about. Initially then, I did not even know that one of them was from Abia State.
Oh, my brother.
I did not know, So I just told them that don't worry, that this story will get outside and it will not be swept under the rug. Don't worry. So when I go outside, I did the video went viral. So a lot of NGOs started reaching out to me that they can help, but I was not cool with the NGO of it. I felt this one feel delay. So I was just chilling. So one day there's this person, Honorable Simon Oshi. So he texted me that he saw the video that he can come in. I said, yeah, okay, fine. So when I texted him back, we talked. So we fixed the time. We went to Kilikili together with a lawyer. So we talked to them, start getting. So at that point in time, that was when I realized that one of them, the person that bought the generator, go, is from Abia State. So it was not like say Abia State governor is a very good friend to him, that I can talk to Dr. Alex Soti. Your Excellency, big shouts, wherever you are, Nama you be. This man did not even take long time to sign everything that needed to be signed on his own parts to get them released. He did not even stress. He did not take long time. Even he went ahead and sent the Attorney General.
That's my governor.
Of Abia State to that same Kilikili to go and check on those people, So they prepared the document, they sent it. The only people delaying those people inside that prison now is Ogun State government.
They're still there?
Yes, they are still there. They are still in prison now. They have not been. We are just waiting for Ogun State governor to finish their part of the document before they can be released. We are still waiting.
So there's a documentation process where, for example, maybe the governor signs, and the Ogun State governor or the Ogun State governor has
not done his own part.
But I really hope that you see to it that
I am actually. I am still, because they need to come outside.
Because say this life they very funny. If it be because of that man, now you go, that walk away you go.
In fact, even the second time, my second arrest, while they arrested me at the court, February 6th, that I was taken to Abuja. Inside the IRT cell detention where I was for 4 days, I met this man there. He, according to him, he sold the property. He wanted to sell the property with his friend, but later he sold it to someone else. So the friend felt, okay, I've sold it. So give me my own court. My own court, I not give you, or I give you, but you sell property, you were not involved. So I think that one knows people in the police. So he used police to oppress him. They picked him up, they torture him, beat him, do all that. They released him later. They went to arrest him. He shall find himself for Abuja without the consent of his family. His family did not know his whereabouts, and he get heavily pregnant to my house. So when he told me the story, he did not have his phone. I was only able to take his home address. So when I got released on a Monday, I think it was on a Monday. So I was still in Abuja for a few days, for like 3 to 4 days. So when I landed Lagos, the first thing I went to the house to check on the wife. I did not meet her, So I checked around. I gave someone my number. So before I got home, they called me that they've been able to reach out to the wife. This and that. Okay. Oh yeah, wife, your husband is at Abuja because they've been looking for him. They don't know where he is. Your husband is in Abuja cell, this and that. So when I did that video, immediately, he fly and come Lagos.
Immediately? Hi!
Because they know where they talk already. So even the lawyer of that guy, when he was in court, he told me that all the police that were doing that, they said they saw the video, this and that. I said, when I come now, that people, the guy posted any video that people are telling me, I said, don't worry. All the people watching me most are the government people. They are the powerful people in this country. So when I post, if they reach where it's supposed to reach, we see ourselves. Even that guy, he went to Kilikili as well. He was just before they perfected his bill, but he's out now. Still here to do interview for him so I can explain the full details, how they took him, tortured him, and all that. Crazy things are happening in this country, especially when you are voiceless.
Wow.
Kiki.
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier that you have over 5 jobs. Over 5.
Kiki tattoo, Kiki pedicure, Kiki manicure, Kiki,
Hey, God.
If they leave this girl, she go back. She go back cake.
I go do event planner if they leave.
Hey.
So, if you're doing all these, it would only be normal that you are extremely comfortable because relax. Because money go dey come.
Money na water now.
Because in other countries, if person tell you say, I'm doing 2 jobs, if they talk from the place of I need to not be say I no get money from my job.
They try to gather money.
Maybe I get project for Naija. Now why they do 2 jobs? But you have over 5 jobs.
And I'm still crying.
And you are still crying.
Because I'm in Nigeria.
So
I have
it's already a disadvantage to be born in this country.
Mama, if they're born for this country, life is leading you. Life don't first, they lead you first.
Let me ask this question, and I know that it might sound very foolish. Shouldn't I say they put your hand for where your hand no reach? Like, no, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying because, for example, even when the riot girl being complained, some people say you
they go both screws.
They see you they drink wine. And you say you dey suffer.
I swear.
You dey chop shrimps and
seafood.
prawns. And they say
Someone
they
told me
go.
that I'm crying and I still have my nose face. My skin is clear. I was like, okay, she make they look like my problem. I don't understand.
Wait, somebody told you that you are crying. You have your nails
She's even
fixed.
telling me, please stay very
Because
well.
I mean, it's acrylic though, and it's expensive.
You were crying in a video and somebody was saying you should stay very well.
Stay very well, please. I want to screenshot your nails. I was like, oh,
I mean, when you walked in here, I looked at your nails too. I'm like, okay. This is really nice.
Nobody go follow you here that one. No. People don't care.
Okay, the fact that I'm doing 5 to 6 jobs together. Okay, if I make like 100,000, I'm not making 100K per day. Oh, I'm just saying you because in Nigeria, if I make 100,000, mama son will know. Maybe okay. Before I used to send 20,000 naira to my dad weekly because now my junior brother stay with my dad, but I can't afford that now.
Okay.
My house rent. My junior sister, I told her to write jam because I didn't go to school. My elder brother didn't go to school. My junior brother told me, Auntie Kike, she came to my room. I was sick. He came to my room. I was sick. He was like, Auntie Kike, copy POP. Almost 16 years old, telling me that he wants to go and learn how to do this POP work because he used to see me like every time I cry, I'll cover my mouth because sometimes he might come to my room to come and sleep. I'll cover my mouth. I don't want to cry. But he knows that I'm crying. So maybe if I give him 1,000 naira to school in the morning, he will drop 300 naira for his junior elder sister. I was like, Aunt Effie Jeon, because maybe that's all the money I have. And now the boy is not going to school because I won't lie, I can't afford it. I have to look after myself too. I want to have family. I want to build my own family. I'm 27 and I have not even built my own family. So it's not easy for real. It's not because I have 5 jobs, 6 jobs. No, I have bills. I have bills on my neck.
Let me ask, how do you feel when you see comments like the comments, like somebody who came and said, you are complaining that
see your nails.
You are crying that things are hard. Look at your nails.
Because Nigeria is cruise. I know that person is joking. There are a lot of people that are wearing Gucci and they still don't have money in their account. Maybe that's the last card I used to fix.
They are wearing Gucci, but they cannot afford a Gucci.
But do you think it's okay for you to use your last card to fix acrylic pointed nails?
If I want to go and do bride work, I need to look good.
The parts.
Yes, nah.
No, but if your nails are neatly trimmed,
and it's even my friend that do it. JB nails.
So it's discounted. Are you saying it's not that expensive? Because I know acrylic nails are expensive.
She's the one that even do it for me. Like, Kike, I know. I was depressed and she was like, come around, come and do your nails. So I just give her some more money. And she even buy me food safe. So I beg, maybe I look that part, maybe not.
This is really disturbing that somebody at 27 will do all of these just to survive. You have your younger one. In fact, she started at age 18. After Momsi died, you have younger ones, you have your parents, you have your father, you have this, you have that. And then you are dealing with depression again.
I want to ask a question, but I want to say something before I ask that question.
Yeah, friend.
For both of you. We're not all going to sit down here and pretend that it's not touching everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Even as I'm sitting down here and crossing my legs, you don't know the wahala that I'm facing on my own.
Yes.
It's just the few people that have the audacity to come and speak up.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Just yesterday, something went viral of a young boy at 25 took his own life. Right? He took his own life, and he's had tweets after tweets
since January all through till this month.
Now,
nobody see him.
Is it that
Get in time.
Is it that people are? I would like to say that people should help, but then again, people are going through their own. So would you say that Nigerians ignore the signs until boom, the person has
I think we are
has gone
wondering
down?
ourselves.
Or is it a case of everybody they go to their own? If everybody come begin tweet how they feel for their mind.
If you go pack your own commodity table, leave that person home. And I think like we are the one doing ourselves too, because let me say, I went to my comment section this morning and once somebody was saying, you are going through a lot, you are speaking in Yoruba. Oh, le sọ̀rọ̀ ní Igbo. I was like, I'm not even Igbo. So because I'm Yoruba, I should not talk. And I was trying to explain to this person, Emi o law school, bó bá ṣe dé ni màá ṣe gbé kalẹ̀. Lọ́kàn mi. The person was like, Now they vote Tinubu. Assuming we all come together, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, we put one mouth for one basket. Come together. I swear to God, this thing won't be happening. Because I feel like we are going to help each other grow. Because I made a video about something that is happening to small business owner. We are not making sales, and it's because people are hungry in the city. You are telling me that you are Yoruba now tribe.
How?
You are backing out as if that stuff is not touching you. I'm 100% sure that person that made that comment have not eaten. No. Now without your 25 MB, you are saying you cannot even evolve in this, and you are commenting that. Can you say that? Assuming we all come together to make it one, I swear to God, everything will be fine.
So are you saying Nigerians are inhuman? They don't look out for each other until the person is dead?
No, not really.
What do you think?
Well, in that part, I feel what Nigerians do is that they always wait until one maybe enter cruise, or secondly, if they are emotionally attached. You see, Nigerians, they like emotional blackmail, in the sense that they need to feel like, this thing, before I help you, you need to make me feel, I need to pity you first before I help you. So if you cannot find a way to make them pity you, they will not help you.
But when your own video went viral, do you know how many Nigerians shared your video and were speaking up on your behalf?
Yeah, because they were feeling the same problem. Mm-hmm. Even at that, I still have a lot of people that still attack me and like, you are not the only one in the country. And I still have that say, you are jobless, go and look for work to do. It's coming from same people that are hungry. In fact, more hungry than me. That is it. This country, I will see is that another thing our celebrities and influencers have caused in this situation is that anytime where you blow now, where you just, I will not even say blow, where your post just go viral, when people don't, they call you celebrity, automatically people down there, they felt this guy don't get money. It's all right. It's feeling good, Because most of our celebrities, any person where don't blow, before you don't see that person, they'll say buy 150 million G-Wagon. Can you come 150 million house? 200 na can you, so they felt now, so it just stay easy. So once you just blow, like you don't get money.
But
once your video there everywhere.
But do you think they really buy those cars and those houses that they put out?
Everything fake life.
Audio money.
We know them where. We know them. We go see do transfer for them. Fake life.
You do transfer for celebrities? No.
People say they do transfer for me too as well. No?
And your video don't go viral everywhere. So wait, which celeb you don't do transfer for? Or person who don't do transfer for celeb?
No, not make no.
Okay, no wahala.
Your career there at stake.
No wahala. No talk.
Yeah.
Let's talk about, because we have mentioned leadership now.
Yes.
Let's talk about, leadership and followers also. Because whether you like them or not, Kiki mentioned coming together and speaking up with one voice, irrespective of your ethnic background.
Yeah. That part, do you know why it's difficult, that we're finding it difficult to come together? You see, while we're growing up, I've not been outside the country, so I want to speak about this country.
Okay.
They've conditioned our mindset while we're growing up to make it look that everything you need in this life, you have to pray to get it. Or they make it look like your life is not going well yet. It's because God have not answered your prayer. You still need to go and beg God more. See, let's take for example now. Otedola is not even up to God. Look at how rich Otedola is. Is any of his children suffering? So if people like Otedola have money and none of his students are suffering, why can you now train us when we were small that God that created heaven and earth, as beautiful as this is, he can't create children to come suffer? No. It is not possible. We are only suffering because our fellow men, human beings like us, they just capitalize God's natural resources and make us look stupid. And make us say, you have to. They now, in this country, Nigeria now, they have painted God as a bad person that, now God never answer your prayer. What do you mean by God never answer your prayer? He has created heaven and earth. He don't go rest. He enjoy it. Go into the world, go and enjoy. Multiply. Enjoy yourself.
So are you saying that religion and religious leaders?
That is where I'm going to.
Religious leaders.
You see, religion is the number 1 tool that introduced tribalism. Because tell me why someone that is attending Redeem will be fighting and arguing with someone that's attending Winners. But they carry the same Bible. They call the same Jesus Christ. But they always argue about God every time. Why are you arguing about your God? If you ask a Christian now, who is your God? Jesus Christ. Ask Muslim, who is your God? They'll say Allah. If you ask Babala, who are you? They say Eledumare. Good. These 3 religions now, they do not agree that they are serving one God. But somehow, I don't know where they go do meeting. Christian agree saying na one Satan they fight. Muslim agree saying na one Satan they fight. Babalawo agree saying na one Satan. When una do that meeting, are you trying to tell us that Satan is above God? Because it looks like your people are serving Satan. How come you agree you are fighting one Satan? If you go to church, they will tell you one story about Satan. Any church, either Redeem, any church is always one story about Satan. Go to Moshalashi, the same story about Satan. Go to if Babalawo want to tell you about Satan, one story. Now tell us about God, different story. Different story, different story, different story, different story. Why? Why are you confusing us? Are we serving God or we are serving Satan?
But wait, in other parts of the world where we have this religion differences, there's still development. If we look at Qatar as an example, or look at the UAE, look at Saudi Arabia, for example. Even Baba, if you go to the Vatican, for example.
Should I just tell you the simple problem about this country is that our religious leader, they have betrayed us to the point that, let me tell you the strategy they use. They all use the same strategy, even the politicians, The target is the women. Either you're a lady or you be a mama, because they know that before they go penetrate man, you go need a lot of work. But women, now emotional being, they deal with emotion. So once you are able to do bang without that's our mama, you don't agree say in this church you want to go. If one woman now don't agree say she want to go that church, you don't need stress. Now that woman go bring a lot of women, a lot of men, a lot of children enter that church without you paying them for promo.
Evangelism.
So the target is always the women, ladies, children, girls. Once they're able to convince a woman that this is what you should do, it's easy for that woman to convince another woman, another man to do that same thing. So politicians, when they want to see, when they look for their target, they go for the women. Go to any political ground where you see people they run for politician. Now our mama there.
For the rallies.
Yes. Now then they food there. Go to their meetings. Now then go food there.
But during the main representation, they find it difficult to include them in a majority.
That is what I need the women to understand. See, let me tell you something. I know a lot of people know that, but let me tell you the truth about this life is that the portal, the channel that all of us use to come inside this life is the women. Without them, nobody will be here. Now, they don't want them to know how powerful and how significant they are in this life, because trust me, if all these women can realize that they are the one that hold the power and the portal to this earth, they will really understand that we need them more than the men, in the sense that this, okay, let's take for instance this thing that is going on. If it was a lot of women that were championing for it, Rai was able to do that successfully because of a woman. If now man do that video, you go viral like that, nobody go even get their time. Yes, that is to tell you the power of the women. That power where they hold is very, very strong if you are using it in the right way, if you are channeling it to the right direction. If we get women where they speak like me, it will work faster than even me that is speaking like this. You don't know?
Okay.
Oh, you don't know?
Is it the attention that women get?
Gather 100 women to go and protest. They will all go and come back. Police no go shoot them. Gather 100 men, let's go. They go beat us.
No, but in 2020, police shot at everyone.
No, I mean, those ones were just, those ones, they needed to shut it down. See, our women, now then go be the people who get the power to really if our women, any day they wake up to realize that they are the two they are using to scatter this country, this life, they are also the people suffering most after they scatter the life. Because if they won't check who they rape past now, women. If they won't check who they right past now, still women. If they won't come scatter the country, indirectly or directly, they still need the same women. Nothing we want to do inside this life, you still need them. They need to understand the power they hold.
Very important. As citizens, all of us also get the responsibility to do what we fit do, to see, say, those where they represent us, then take action and do the needful to make this our country better. Kiki, I would like to ask you, as we're about to take it home.
Okay. Before we take it home, you know that there's this video that what he said about women reminded me. This viral video of a woman that was singing a song. I think it was on your phone that you.
Okay. Akwainebe, utegi no bigio, tirubu.
You know, she was singing.
You want me to play the video? Okay, let me just quickly look for it. Now she carried that rant for her though. She the way she dey rant.
Now because this rant, because a lot of women are standing up to join the rant, that is why the number is increasing. Trust me, the energy is different. Either you like it or not. This NYSC or no NYSC, it is not as if an NYSC man has not complained about the problem they are facing. Right? Good. Now that it is a lady and it went viral, you cannot compare energy with lady go take from say compared to a man. All of it. So it's not even, it's barely a month. So now tell me, collectively, if we all come together, the kind of power we can, you know.
Party is very costly in the market. That one is not enough. That one is not enough. Protonic, Protonic, now region of 15 you can't buy Protonic. All these things supposed to be given out free. It's supposed to be given out free as from the age of 12 years up to 50 years now. Mini post one. Like, you know, your Protonic. See, almost 99% of Nigerian girls
they don't have blood.
Because the flow with the flow, we know the fee it's within the cover. Because when you want see money, buy fruits. Or when you want see money, buy water milk. When you want see money, buy vegetable. Buy vegetable, cook vegetable. It's so that or balana waginaro. See, things are going out of hand. Make una minimize. Almost all the Nigerian girls, when you come now, where obey the problem. Surely here, I already over a month. You rule away, that's about broad bank. Go better go, but I can't go do more balanaro. It told me that I sell 100% of Nigeria girls, their blood percentage are the root 30. Because Obrina I had a rich in a month.
So essentially what she's saying is that menstrual pads have become very expensive. And, you know, blood tonic that
they used to replenish.
Not even only that blood tonic. I have also. There's this medicine we call Gaviscon or whatever that I used to buy for 3,500 naira. So I started feeling nausea back last year. And I thought, okay, let me just go and buy this medicine. When I got to the pharmacy, they said 15,215 naira from 3,500 naira. Okay, fine. I can afford that. I can buy it at that moment. What of people that can't buy it? Okay, there's this man that was having headache. When I went to learn makeup, there's this man that was having headache. The man just sat down at the pharmacy. Nítorí 200 naira.
Jesus.
The man was just
at the pharmacy because of 200 naira.
The man can't afford 200 naira to buy paracetamol.
Jesus.
I think when he went to work, all these people that used to do this work because he was holding digger. He was just sitting down there, but I don't have money. I was just like, can somebody just help this man? Luckily, one guy was driving back. buy. So he came inside the pharmacy. I was like, "Close bye." The man was sitting down, like he's tired. Assuming that man went home and go and die, I mean maybe just commit suicide. People will be like, you understand? People are going through a lot. So for real.
You know that she mentioned that 70% of Nigerian women and 80% of Nigerian women that when they're sick and they go and they check their blood percentage not even reach 30%, which means they have to buy blood from blood bank.
Yes.
And that brings me to the topic of blood donation as a business in Nigeria. Most people that don't have money that resort to donating their blood or selling their blood, because I know go call and donation.
You say what?
You don't have
I've done the business. I don't do it before. When I used to do my own is basically for pregnant women.
You get specialties.
We go and sell. Tell you what happen. You go sell your own blood, collect money.
Yes, now for pregnant women. You know, you have to bring your husband to come and donate blood for you now. Most of them, their husband not they capable. Who is they capable?
How much was your charge at the time, and when was
when
that?
I was doing it, then it depends on the client, you know. Some go pay you 15K, some 17K, you know. Depends on the.
What do you go use the money do?
You go chop now.
To get another blood to do another business.
Sometimes
every 3 months.
You know, when I was in Yabatek, when we went for one camp at Abuja, Gwagwalada, you know, we were there, they did not give us food. You know, for like the whole 24 hours, no food, everybody they hungry, they no feed us for that camp. Me, I just through go outside though. As I just see one camp, one tent like that, say that they donate blood. I just look down, I just see malt, see biscuit, see me while they hungry. Now I don't enter. How far? What's going on? They say this is for people that donate blood. Me, I'm a master in donating. Do we eat this one first? Say yeah, good. Sit down, chop food. Give them blood. Collect. I move ahead.
So you go donate your own blood, collect money,
yes, no.
Just to chop.
Okay.
In Nigeria.
I'm a bricklayer. But nice I forest they bomb me. I don't do many things to survive.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because it's
I'm overwhelmed.
It's really very overwhelming.
But what word of encouragement do you have to tell people? Maybe say then they think say I don't know, maybe they no go put me for kiriki. What word of encouragement? Because you can't do it alone. No?
Yeah.
You cannot.
I've at least while doing it, I've been able to motivate a lot of people, you know, a lot of young guys are now coming up to join, even girls, you know. I joined the Take It Back movement, which our leader, Mr. Showore, you know. So with this movement, we've been able to rescue a lot of people detained illegally, you know. And with that, a lot of youths are seeing the future. A lot of people are joining the movement as well. But what I have to tell people is that one thing in this life that I know is only the truth will set you free. You know, it is written in the Bible, it is written in the Quran. Only the truth can set you free. If only all our religious leaders have been practicing and doing that same truth, we will not be in this situation that we are.
Sure.
You know, I've been in a lot of shitty situation during this my journey that I started. It's not even up to a year, and I'm here. Yes, I started this thing June last year. Yeah, I started talking June last year. It's not up to a year, you know. And I've faced a lot of pressure. I've been to a lot of places that a lot of people will go and not come back. I go, I come back, you know. But one thing I can tell you is that in as much that what you are saying is the truth, trust me, you'll be fine.
You know, say some people they talk all these things because hunger they beat you. And when you get money, or when all those people they call you,
come now.
Say, guy, name your price. May you do all right.
Well,
You know?
if it's not as if they have not, or it's not as if I have not seen that opportunity.
They have.
Yes.
Some people have reached out to you to shut you up with money.
Yes, because if I have made up my mind that once you take that money, that means you've taken my voice. And my voice is important to me. It's priceless. I need to keep talking until my voice is heard and people are set free. Because I've sit down and analyzed the whole situation in this country. The only problem we are facing, it is not spiritual problem. Like all these our big religious leaders have been lying to us that we have spiritual problem. Spiritual problem no be waiting to follow this country work. No, we have physical problem, and the physical problem is that they don't want all of you to know your rights. You need to know your right. If everybody know their rights, all these people know we need plenty people to be activists in this country. Make everybody talk. Active no be work. You are just talking and talking for your rights. Don't be work. If all of as we did now, we have over 200 million Nigerians. Let's say like 500,000 people now activists. Who be government? Oh no.
Oh boy, no be small thing though. We have had quite an engaging conversation here today. You people have taken the opportunity to share your experience and how you feel. We all want a better Nigeria. We all want a prosperous Nigeria. We understand that these are trying times and it's around the world.
Yeah.
Truth be told, even though some people no go want admit them, because if they admit them, it go be like say, then they call their political party a failure.
Yes.
You know, the president inherited a government that was struggling. Some of the actions when Oga Presido don't take now actions where we say in the interest of Nigerian people. It go happen over time. It no go happen immediately. But we need to also see sacrifice on the part of our leaders.
Exactly.
You know, we remember those when they took possession of brand new SUVs. You buy yacht, you collect SUV, you buy a plane. You say people should bear with you. People they fasten their belts. You they fresh.
Please,
We they see long convoy.
I don't want to believe the part where he said the president inherited what do you call it again?
A struggling
A
government.
struggling government. Buhari was there for 8 years, right?
Yes.
Good. The current president was the one that put him there, right? Buhari was crying right in
Allegedly,
front of...
kwa.
Which allegedly?
No, he supported him to emerge as president.
No,
You
he
know,
didn't say
nobody hide
When
that.
Buhari was crying in front of the TV, they cried, say nobody vote and this and that. Now, nobody Tinubu come champion for him to put on there. So, they now then get the government for over 10 years now. So, if they want to fix this country, they could not fix it for 8 years of Buhari, and now is this. No, he did not inherit a bad government. All of them are bad governments.
You know, say Buhari also inherits struggling government.
Who? From who?
No, see King, what are they talk now? Say, I'm not making any excuse.
I'm
telling
just
you-
trying to tell you that all of them.
No, now why I talk say
Nah, the same.
Now why I talk say if they admit publicly, go be like say the party don't fail. The truth is, government exists in continuum.
Yes.
If in 2027 during the general elections, a new government enter, even if na Mr. Omo election were now from the Wahala when they ground,
Yeah, it go
now
start
he
to dey
go
solve
start to
first.
begin the build. And that's why I
Exactly.
said it will not happen
But
overnight.
he did not build he was not planning to sort the wahala now. He created more wahala.
No, but he remove subsidy now.
For
The money when he come out from subsidy, he don't begin to go to the states. States don't receive more allocation.
okay, please.
Some of these
okay,
states, we need to
let's
focus on these
What are they
states.
using
we
the
know,
money
please.
for now?
Okay, let's do the math
That's the
together.
question
Please,
we
let's
ask.
ask ourselves question because okay now this subsidy of a
guys
thing maybe I don't understand and well, right? Initially when they were talking about the fuel that we used to import fuel and all that, fuel was cheaper, abi? But
Because
now
government was paying subsidy.
okay, good. But now they now come to tell us now again say they know they import fuel again or say
They
fuel
don't
don't
remove
dey our
subsidy
country.
now.
Okay, so how come we were importing? It was cheaper. Now it's in our country.
Because
we don't have
the
to go
subsidy
anywhere.
was there.
Let me
Because there
explain.
was
Okay,
Let me
now,
explain.
okay, good. They are paying the subsidy, right? Now, let me ask you a question. As a leader, because they said anything you want to do, start from the top. A leader, me now be good leader. I can't come on subsidy. I can't say, okay, since they have removed subsidy, it gives more room to more allocation to each state, right? Now, as a leader, I don't allocate money for each state. If I am not a bad person, if truly I am a good leader. Now, these states where you say I don't increase their allocation, they don't have any excuse to not fix their states. They are now not doing anything. As a good leader, what is your job? It is to make sure that these people are doing their work. He cannot do that because he is part of them.
No way to seeking. You know, say we have 3 tiers or levels of government. You have federal, you have state, you have local.
Okay.
The federal government now, Oga Presido, they control that one.
Yes.
The president will not go to the governor of Enugu State, Governor His Excellency Peter Mba, and
Yes.
tell him this is how you
What
spend
you
your
do
money.
your money, yeah.
Or tell Governor Alex Oti, this is how you spend your money.
Yes.
That is why they are encouraging citizens to
hold
also
their governors
participate
accountable.
from the local government.
Yes.
From the local government. But like I said, it's not making any excuse because the truth be say you cannot divorce, the influence of Oga Presido from the state
I
government.
want to say another thing. You said the president cannot do anything or cannot tell the governor what to do
Know how to spend the
or how
state
to spend the
allocation.
money.
Yes.
This president just sack one governor, sitting governor,
He exercising powers. They say na state
power?
of emergency.
Which
State of
power?
emergency.
Well, some people don't argue. Go
Now,
argue
person
now.
wey dey state of
emergency.
emergency come sit down there, never even spend 1 week. He sack everybody wey
God
dey
abeg.
politically sit.
You know, say
That-
na military administrator
military.
now.
What I am trying to tell you is that all these things, if they want to do it,
They
it will
will
start
do
from
it.
that place.
Yes.
They all know what they are
Yes,
doing.
very true.
So
true.
you cannot tell me that as a leader, I am the leader of this whole something, and this thing they be like this, I don't get any solution to do to them.
not
No, it's not
possible.
possible now.
No, it's not. I'm not making any
I
excuses.
swear.
Truth be told, the president has the powers when the president of Nigeria
Get.
gets.
Power where you no get, you use them. Now the power where you get, you no fit use them.
After God, after
Maybe he's not
God.
the one running the president.
After God.
No, what I'm
What
saying
is
is
God?
No, listen. to what
God
I'm
is
saying.
government of the day.
Oh, really?
Now. Abi say God that created the heaven and earth. He come there, come tell una say him name na God.
Wahala.
No, now.
Wahala. Yeah, seeking. Good one. So I'm going to allow you people share your last words on this whole conversation before we go. So let me
Please.
begin with Kiki.
I have something to say.
Okay.
Please, what I would just see, let me say this in Yoruba. Torí bó ṣe ń ká mi lára. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ yín tẹ́ bá mọ̀ pé ẹ ní àgbàlagbà nílé tó máa ń gba 225 àbí ráìsì lọ́wọ́ wọn ìjọba nígbà tá a bá fẹ́ dìbò ẹ tì wọ́n mọ́lé ní 2027. Mi ì fẹ́ gbọ́ pé ní ọ̀dọ̀ pátì tiwa wọ́n ti fún wa ní 25 àbí wọ́n fún wa ní rice àwa fẹ́ lọ dìbò fẹ́ ní bá ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ ní sórí burúkú ẹ má tún jẹ́ ká ta ojú ọ̀la wa àìtí ìmọ̀ bí ẹni tó tún bá máa bọ́ síbẹ̀ bí ó sì máa ṣe dáadáa bó èsì ẹ̀ sì jọ ẹ ṣàánú wa ẹ má gba 25 ẹ dẹ̀ má gba àpò rice àbí half bag of rice lọ́wọ́ anybody torí pé ẹ fẹ́ dìbò tẹ́ bá ti lè tajọ́ làwọn ọmọ yín ó tún di after 8 years o that's what I want to say kẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ ṣàánú wa kẹ́ patronize wa S by Kiki.
S by Kiki. She dey beg.
Make them no collect rice. Make
Say,
them no collect
get
rice.
elderly people when they go collect 2.5
Make they lock them
and rice.
inside.
Make they keep them for house.
Make their
As
children-
election
make
dey
their
come
children lock
for
them
2000
inside.
for 2027. Thank you very much, Kiki. Final word, seeking on this issue.
Please, Nigerians, I have this to explain to you. I know a lot of you are not, you don't understand yet. See, let me tell you something they don't want you to understand. As we sit now, this is 2025. Your current God right now is Tinubu. If you owe Tinubu well, if you do what you're supposed to do, your prayer point will change. You don't need to go to church or must to go and beg God again for a problem where God no create for you. All right? Good. If you can owe Tinubu response, if Tinubu come up for that seat now and they put another president there,
God.
that is your next God. That is what they don't want me and you to know. That person in that seat is our God. That is the person that will direct. If that person, as they scatter the country, everybody life they scatter. If you fix this country well, your life go good, your prayer point go change. God is not
swear.
your problem.
You won't have to be
Stop
working
crying
every
unto God. God
fucking
no.
day.
God, stop crying to God. Stop crying to God. Stay waiting there, man. Focus the channel
don't
your
talk.
energy
God
to
won't
your
come down
God.
forever.
Your God here, you can see your God. Your God is not up. Tinubu is your current God. When Tinubu come out, the next person are your God. Simple as that.
Anyway,
All right.
I mean, ye are gods,
Yes.
and as gods, as small gods, we will be in the UK in Easter.
Hey, God, man.
God, when I know we said we come UK soon.
Yes.
We'll be in Coventry on the 17th, and we will be in London.
London,
London on the 19th.
Yes.
19th.
So thank you so much.
Thank
We
you.
believe that you enjoyed this episode. I mean, you could see the passion. 2 young people expressing themselves.
Yes.
2 different experiences, but that passion now really shows, say, as Nigerians, we get plenty things where they face. We won't beg our leaders.
May they
We're not
try.
supposed to beg una because you took it upon yourself to run for office.
Yes.
And you are using the resources that belong to the people. This is our commonwealth. Manage and well, make everybody enjoy. God don't bless this country to the point where we say, if you even reason them with the resources when God don't bless us, both human and natural, this place just be like the Garden of Eden. We know they deal with natural disasters. It can't be like say, leadership be
Now
the
political disaster. na him.
When will they face?
They said heaven and earth is up. No, don't cry before you go to heaven. This is heaven. Make sure say you enjoy before you go.
Thank you very much, Olumide.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kiki.
Thank you guys
God
for
bless
coming,
you.
Kiki. Thank
We
you.
hope that your
for having
business will
us.
thrive. Your
Amen.
business will grow. As a young lady who is dealing with, a lot to
This
just take
government
care
will
of your
favor
family.
you and your family.
God will favor you. Olumide, we know say plenty issues there.
Yeah.
You and police, you and court. People know they pray to go police station,
I
go
just
court.
tired.
But your job be
I
like
just
say,
tired.
any
See, I
day when
was
they come,
prepared
you
for
know they fear. You are prepared for it. We would see a prosperous Nigeria in our lifetime.
Yeah, so they're
But
not
we
going
must
to tell us
work
the
to
story
make it
now.
work. Yes, our
Now we go tell
Lamashe.
them the story.
Thank you very much.
And good night, guys.
We are going to London.
London.